nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Mock test 3. All right, for the people that are here for the first time, if you've missed, well, if you're here for the first time, then you've missed all the previous sessions we've had. However, these sessions are recorded and posted on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search Nearly Danish TV and look under playlists, and you'll see a playlist for Infosat's Porn Kahoot Sessions Winter 2023 and Melbo Escapes Porn Kahoot Sessions Winter 2023. So if you're here for the first time, yeah, have a look at that. All right. Trey, and it's okay. We're moving on to the next one now. Let's start the game. Lily, I'll talk about that at the end. All right, so only 5 people got this wrong. Next one. Okay. As a minister, so ministers don't have to be members of parliament to be appointed ministers. All right, we're moving on to the next one. I'm not going to be doing a lot of explanation. This is a mock test. We'll get back to explanations when we start doing the other kind of teaching-ish sessions. All right, so Tanker is the highest climber, up 13 places.
Excellent.
Next one. All right, round of applause. Only 2 people got this wrong. Plug your knowledge gap. It will show up in your profile and you can clean that up later. All right, 39 players have reached an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
Next one. You've seen this before plenty of times. All right, you guys are doing really well. For the people that got this wrong, it will show up on your profile, so keep an eye out there. All right, Jimmy fell right out of the top 5. Manos is back at number 1. 38 players reached an answer streak of 4. Round of applause. So that's 38 players with a perfect score. Wow.
Wow!
Perfect score.
Next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This is a new question. Never been seen before in any previous test. So I'm guessing this is going to be a pitfall for some of you, but let's see. Yeah, like I predicted, this was a very weak spot. So I'm guessing a lot of you haven't spent some time in chapter 5. Okay, so please, like I said before, a lot of the new questions come from chapter 5. This mock test is kind of mirroring what I think the test might look like. Okay, and from my analysis, a lot of new questions come from chapter 5. This question is from chapter 5, so please spend some time in chapter 5. 31 people got this wrong. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see what this did to the top 5. Complete reshuffle. Tanka is back at number 1. We've got Tanka, Manos, Amelia, Dracula, and Tess in the top 5. 3 players have reached an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
All right, next one. All right, so there's 24 Bulat and 2 Landsgat. 9 people got this wrong, so this is a bit of a weak spot. Plug that knowledge gap. It will show up in your profile. Tula just hit an answer streak of 6. That's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
And he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. New question. All right. 11 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
18 players have reached an answer streak of 7.
Excellent.
On to the next one. New question. I need to check if this has been updated, but anyways, let's see. All right, thanks, Stefan. Okay, so this is a weak spot for 18 of you. It will show up again in your profile, so keep an eye out there. Static top 5 still.
Static top 5.
11 players just hit an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
Next one. I think this is a new question as well. I might be wrong. Okay, yes, it's 16, 17 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
It will show up in your profile. Not much is happening in this top 5. Taj is making a comeback with 3 in a row, and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
We got 36 questions to go. All right, 22 of you got this wrong. Christian IV was the king during the Renaissance. And that shows in his love for art and architecture and all that kind of stuff. Well, now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
It will show up in your profile. So keep an eye out there. Static top 5 yet again.
Static top 5.
6 players have reached an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
Next one. You've seen this before, hopefully. All right, so Paul Schluter was the first and only prime minister from the Conservative People's Party, and he was in office for 11 years, from 82 to 93. I'm not, is this is not a new question. So this is shown up, I think, one time, if I'm not mistaken. This is definitely a weak spot for you guys, or for at least 25 of you, almost half of you. This is a weak spot. Well,
Now you know what you don't know.
on to the next one. Nothing is happening in this top five. This was a combo breaker. 3 players lost their answer streak of 5. Sorry, guys. All right, so the names of the regions. Sometimes they ask about how many regions are there? And sometimes they ask about the names of the regions. So this is the names. Let's see how you guys do. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting you guys to do this good in this. Round of applause. All right, 4 people got this wrong. It will show up on your profile. Have a look there to correct that and plug that knowledge gap. 3 in a row. LB is back in the game.
Great job.
It's a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Next one. This is a new question. All right, so military cooperation between Denmark and the USA was the agreement was signed in 1951, 6 years after the end of World War II. All right, this is a weak spot. This is a new question, so I'm not surprised that lots of you got this wrong. Like I always say, these exams are made up of FAQs, frequently asked questions, a mixture of FAQs and new questions, okay? We've covered the FAQs. You can find the quizzes on the website. The new questions are also on the website. And I highly encourage you to read the book, okay? I know it's boring. I know it's dry. You're probably going to fall asleep 3 pages in, but just keep trying. Chapter 1 is very long, but once you get through chapter 1, the other chapters are actually pretty short and quick to get through. All right, plug this knowledge gap. It will show up on your profile. All right, someone fell out in the top 5. Dracula now on the podium at number 3, Kurt 4, and Krish 5. Tanker is holding number 1. 3 players lost their answer streak of 3. Sorry, guys. All right, we're moving on to the next one. $15,000 people died of Spansk Sioux. 21 people got this wrong. Weak spot. Now you know what you don't know. Plug it. It will show up on your profile. Static top 5. 3 players have reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. This is a frequently asked question. All right, not bad. Round of applause. Six people got this wrong. I could tell you haven't been practicing. This shows up a lot. Please plug that knowledge gap. This question has a high probability of showing up in the next test. Next one. All right, Steph has the highest answer streak of 15. That's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
And he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. New question. I mean, this was obvious, right? Danish people are very tall. Okay, so 7 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
Plug the knowledge gap. Static top 5 Templars reached an answer streak of 16. Wow. So that's 10 people with a perfect score.
Perfect score.
Okay, next one. You've seen this before as well. All right, there isn't a death sentence in Denmark. 6 people got this wrong. This is a frequently asked question. You definitely need to know the answer to this question, okay? So plug that knowledge gap. Davis is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. This is a new question as well. Okay, so what I mean by new is it's never shown up in a test before. So it's never shown up in all the tests that have, all the tests from 2009 to May 2023. So it's a question that has never shown up before. That's what I mean. No, I don't mean in the new version of the book. I mean, okay, let me just repeat this so that everyone understands what I mean by new question. When I say new question, what I mean is it's a question that has never shown up in any of the previous tests from 2009 to May 2023, okay? And I mentioned that because the test is a mixture of questions that have shown up and questions that have never shown up. So we have trained on all the questions that have shown up before. So hopefully, if they show up again, you will know the answers. And there are questions on the website that say potential new question. So that's a question that's never shown up. Okay, so if you train on those as well, then you have the whole book covered and you will probably pass the exam. Anyways, we're moving on. 6 people got this wrong. Next one. All right. Amelia is making a comeback with 3 in a row. She's on fire.
She's on fire.
We have a static top 5. Okay, it's actually good that Houston, you asked about new, because I think a lot of people got this confused. But anyways, now you know what I mean when I say new question, potential new question, just like on the website. All right, we're moving on to the next one. This is a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Next one. We're almost at the halfway point. This is a new one, I think, yeah, it is new. I want to... Enough of the talk, man. Let's just get on with it. All right, round of applause. "16 people got this wrong."
Now you know what you don't know.
Plug the knowledge gap. It will show up on your profile. Nothing is happening in the top 5.
Static top 5.
OMO is making a comeback with 3 in a row, and she's on fire.
She's on fire.
We're almost at the halfway point. This is an FAQ. Hopefully you all know the answer to this. right, round of applause. Three people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Plug the knowledge gap. 7 players just hit an answer streak of 6.
Great job.
Next one. Yeah, so this is a different form of the same question that has shown up before. So let's see how you guys do on this. Okay, not bad. Only 15 people got this wrong. 1956. Static top 5. Gush is back in the game. 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. Read it slowly. This is a frequently asked question. (1924). Nina Bang. All right, 12 people got this wrong. Plug your knowledge gap. It will show up on your profile. Dracula lost his spot to Krish. So it's Tanker, Manos, Krish, Kurt, and Dracula in the top 5. Brenda is back in the game with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
All right, next one. We are, I think, at the halfway point now, yeah? Yep, we are. This is a new question, never shown up in any of the previous tests. Yeah, hopefully, man, who knows? Okay, not bad. Only 17 people got this wrong. Round of applause. Dracula on the come up again. 10 players just hits an answer streak of 23. Wow. So that's 10 players with a perfect score.
Perfect score.
All right. You guys are doing well. All right, round of applause. Seven people got this wrong. 9 players reached an answer streak of 24. So one person just lost their perfect score answer streak. Round of applause to the 9 players.
Perfect score.
New question. Okay, so it shows a bit. This is a weak spot for a bunch of you guys. Well, now you know what you don't know. Plug that knowledge gap. Have a look at your profile. It will show up there. Go there and clean up your profile to plug the knowledge gaps. Jay's making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Chapter 5, new question. Okay, not bad. You guys actually did well in this. "22 people got this wrong. I was expecting more than half of you to fail this. All right, chapter 5. Like I said before, it's very important. A lot of new questions come from there. Okay, SJPD is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
This is not a new question. I think this is a show. This has shown up before. Or has it? I don't think so, actually. Let's see how you guys do. All right, not bad at all. Round of applause. Only 8 people got this wrong out of 60 something. All right, 3 players just hit an answer streak of 6.
Excellent.
Static top 5.
Tanker holding that number 1 spot tight, man. You know this. Come on, man. Let's get 100% so I could give you guys an explosion. Let's make this 100%. Ah, man. Okay. This question is probably going to be on the next test. So for the 2 people that got this wrong, please get it right the next time. This was close to an explosion. Next one, Natalie is the highest climber up 3 places. All right. How many questions do we have left? We have 16. This is new.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how you guys do. It was between Copenhagen and Roskilde. 14 people got this wrong. I'm actually surprised that you guys did well in this. All right, so Manos has a streak with 29 correct answers in a row. That's 100%, but he's not number 1. So
Oh my! He's on fire!
Perfect score.
Steph is back in the top 5. We've got 16. 16? Yes, 16 questions to go. You've seen this before. Please get this right so I can give you guys an explosion. Come on, man. Oh. There's someone trolling me here tonight. Anyways, round of applause. Okay, 13 players reached an answer streak of 4. Next one. We're almost at the end of the history section. You've seen this as well. This is an FAQ, frequently asked question. All right, 10 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Plug that knowledge gap. It will show up in your profile. Moving on to the next one. It's a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Ginny is back with 3 in a row. And
Oh my! He's on fire!
got how many questions more in this? So 4 more questions in history, and then we'll move to current affairs. This is a new question. Let's see how you guys do. Actually didn't know the answer to this. So it's 1,400 square kilometers. 20 people got this wrong. Plug the knowledge gap.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
7 players reach an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
13 questions to go. You've seen this before. Not bad. Round of applause. Who fell out? Can't remember. Anyways, as usual, we have Tanker at number 1. Tanker is on fire, and Tanker has a perfect score. So this is the first explosion that we have this session. And for those of you that do not know, Tanker was in the previous, so he took the exam in May, and he was also a superstar in that session. He just comes back to these sessions to keep having fun. I'm actually not sure why he keeps coming back, but anyways, he's here and he's doing well, so he remembers all the stuff. Round of applause to this guy, man. Frequently asked question. Let's see if you all get this right so I could give an explosion. Yeah, someone is gonna troll me on this as well, I know. All right. Okay. Finally, man. Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for the whole night. Okay, so we have one more history question and then we'll move to current affairs. It's a static top 5, the usual suspects in the top 5. 6 players reach an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
All right. Damn. Your Kahoot shut down automatically. Just join up again. What are we doing now? Last history question. All right, 15.4 are immigrants and their descendants. So 15.4 of the Danish population are immigrants and their descendants. Almost 30 of you got this wrong. Yeah, it's updated. And this is the updated number. All right. Let me see. So it looks like Tanker made a mistake. So let's see if he gets knocked off the top. All right, so Dracula comes through at the last minute, takes the number 1 spot. Steph right behind him at number 2. Tanker dropped to number 3. Manos 4 and Tass 5. DA is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
We've got 10 questions to go. So the last 10 questions are current affairs. And current affairs and what's the name of that thing? Danish values. Yes. Okay, moving on. So the theme of this are official state visits, or the theme of this is official state visits. So heads of states or prime ministers visiting Denmark, or the other way around. Yes, so King Harald and Queen Sonja from Norway came to visit Denmark in June 2023. They were here for an official visit. So exactly half of you got this wrong. Round of applause for the people who got this right. All right, so Steph is now number one, Manos right behind him, number two, Dracula Felt number three, Tanker holding number four, Tass holding number five. Lani is back with an answer streak of three, and I'm guessing it's a girl, so she's on fire.
She's on fire.
All right, so there's a bit of variety in this top five now. Next one. So famous dead people. That's the theme here. I don't expect you guys to know this, but you know. All right, so Niels I. Meyer. 29 people got this wrong. Actually, more than half of you got this right. All right, we have about, I think it's 60, 61, 62 days to the test. I will begin to make questions out of that long list of posts on Facebook and post them in the current affairs section of the book, sorry, of the website. Yes, so good question, Trayan. So someone is asking, where are these questions from? So there is a section in the test focused on current affairs, okay? So the current affairs questions follow a particular theme. So one of them is famous dead people. Another one is official visits from prime ministers and heads of state and vice versa. Another one is like major events, scandals, some major event that happened in Denmark. Another one is the government. Another one is political parties and their leaders. We've practiced political parties and their leaders. We've practiced the government. Where are these questions coming from? So every day I scour the Danish news media and I look for headlines that match these themes. And I post them on the post on Facebook. If you don't know what post I'm talking about, I will show you right now. Give me 1 second. All right, so if you go to the group, Danish Citizenship Test, and you look in the featured, you will see this post here, a collection of relevant current affairs news items, and you can see them all in the comments, right? So there's a whole bunch of people that are actually contributing to this. So if you find anything interesting, post it there. And that's where the questions are coming from. I will begin to turn all of these into questions. So at the end, there'll be like maybe 100 questions or so. But remember, there's only 5 current affairs questions in the test. All right. What am I doing now? Let's kill this. Move back here. Okay. All right. Well, Houston, yes, about 100 to cover the 5. Okay, so we want to, throw a very wide net so we can catch those 5. Anyways, moving on to the next one. All right, Manos is now at number 1. Dracula number 2, Steph 3, Task 4, Krish 5. Tanker has fallen out. Of the top 5 combo breaker, 3 players just dropped the answer streak of 4. We have 8 questions to go. Still current affairs. Government. You guys should know this if you've been practicing. All right, round of applause. Okay, so that was good. I can tell you've been practicing with that. 77 is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Excellent.
Next one. So the theme of this is an anniversary that's a multiple of 10. All right, so a town called Christiansfeld, can't remember where it's, I think it's on Fyn, turned 250 years in August, and the Crown Prince and Crown Princess went over to celebrate. This is definitely a weak spot. Only 9 people got this right. So I don't think this is going to show up, but it's one of the themes. Next one. And in case it shows up, at least now you know what you don't know. 6 players lost their answer streak of 6. Sorry, guys. Last current affairs question. Political parties and their leaders. All right. Yeah, we practiced this already. There's a quiz on the site with this. Put in the work. You get the results. If you fail this, it will show up on your profile. Plug the knowledge gap. At the moment, we have Manos, Dracula, Krish, Steph, and Tess. In the top 5, 4 players just hit an answer streak of 4.
Great job.
We've got 5 questions to go. So the last 5 questions are Danish values. Simple, straightforward. Read them slowly. Yes or no? All right, round of applause. And remember, you have to get at least 4 out of the Danish values questions correct. If you get 3 correct and fail 2, you fail the whole test. It doesn't matter what you do in current affairs and history. So keep that in mind, okay? They're very important questions, but they're very simple as well, very straightforward and, you know, common sense. The only tricky part is that sometimes, you know, they throw in some weird Danish words in there, and you know, it could be ambiguous. So read the question slowly, read the answer slowly. It's just yes or no, and then you go ahead and answer. All right, it's a static top 5.
Static top 5.
4 players hit an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
Next one. I have a video on the channel that focuses on Danish values, so watch that video. Exactly. The questions are very basic. I'm not sure why 3 people got this wrong, but anyways, it will show up in your profile. Get it right next time. 34 players hit an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
3 questions to go and then we're done. This was an actual question in the test. The Danish here is a bit wonky. Okay, not bad. Only 9 people got this wrong. Exactly. So it's that word, sunlight. And I was like, what? But anyways, next one. Manos, Krish, Dracula, Steph, and Tess. So look out for, you know, tricky words like that. Grant Coop is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
2 questions and we're done. right. Okay. Well done, guys. Brenda is the highest climber, up 3 places.
Great job.
You win.
All right, last one. Let's make this another explosion. Let's see how this goes. All right, 6 people got this wrong. By the way, I have to repeat this. If you're not doing well in these, there's still 60 something days to the test. We have more than enough time to actually catch up, practice, do what you need to do. Okay, so don't feel bad. These Kahoots are just to show you what you don't know, show you your weak spots so you can plug them up and keep practicing. Okay? Podium time. We have Steph at number 3, Krish at number 2, and Manos at number 1. Cass and Houston, 4 and 5.
NearlyDanish.com.